Have you ever dreamed of owning your own piece of land or building your dream house just 3 kilometers away from the shores of beautiful San Crisanto, Yucatan, Mexico?
Did you ever dream of having access to your own exclusive beach club?
Yeah, because that's one of 18 amenities that come along with this opportunity. So, in this video, we're going to tell you just how easy it is to buy your own piece of land in Yucatan and plan for your future in paradise.
Follow us. We are Meghan and Noah in Yucatan living, and we're happy to represent Comuna San Crisanto.
If you're interested to know more or perhaps purchase some Mexican real estate here in Yucatan, or you're just curious about the life that we live here, make sure to give us a follow here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. The link should be there down below. Now, check this out.
Okay, so we want to start telling you guys a very cool story about Comuna. When we took the decision to relocate down here in the Yucatan, we were always pursuing to achieve this dream of owning a property at the beach, right? So there are a number of reasons for that. Sometimes during summer, June, July, sometimes August, Merida can get very hot.
And if you're a Canadian who comes from a very cold place, well, that's always been the dream, to own a place at the beach, right?
Actually, the locals in here, there's a lot of them that they literally relocate to the beach area during those months. So they're turning something we call summer birds. So we feel very happy because we really found a very good deal on that. We bought a land of 350 square meters, which is 3,767 square feet. Inside this beautiful master plan community,
Comuna.
called Comuna, and the concept is buying premium lots, 100% urbanized with power and water just right into the lot. We fell in love with that beach town named San Crisanto. It's such a beautiful place. For the ones that doesn't know, that beach town is 1 hour away from Merida City.
Essentially what happened is we fell in love with the beach town of San Crisanto. It still has a very virgin vibe. It's definitely my favorite little community along the coast that's near Merida. And after that, we did a lot of research on various different opportunities for buying land or buying a pre-sale situation, condos, townhouses, whatever. And we found Comuna, and the rest is history. Honestly, it blew every other land purchase opportunity out of the water here. And the fact that we could build a standalone house is idyllic, as well as the fact that it's this eco-chic, master planned community that has all these amazing amenities, including the beach club that Noah alluded to earlier.
I love the beach club.
And we bought in a section that actually backs onto pathways and forest or jungle. So just on the backyard, we're connected to the path system. And that's amazing because the plan will be to sort of spend long weekends or, you know, a week at a time. And literally the concept is park your car and just walk, ride your bike, rollerblade, however you want to get around, scoot, in that community for the rest of the time that you're there. And then when it's time to go back to civilization or back to Canada or the USA, get back in your car and go.
And let us talk a little bit about the beach club, which is an amazing amenity. We think this is the jewel of the crown of this project. Actually, we go there almost every single weekend.
Yeah, so that's worth mentioning. The beach club was completed this summer, and it's open for everyone to enjoy. And it's huge. When we were doing the research on various projects here in Yucatan, we also did a lot of investigations into beach clubs because obviously we like going to the beach from time to time, and a beach club is the most comfortable way to do that. So we checked out a lot of situations. A lot of them have wait lists first and foremost, and also the annual membership equates something like
2,000 USD.
Yeah, something like that.
For 5 people.
Yeah, so for a family.
They don't sell.
No, that's the other thing.
Standalone memberships.
You can't buy it as a 1-person or a 2-person, so that's a bit inconvenient as well. But yeah, now we have access to the Comuna Beach Club. It's incredible. It's 55,000 square feet of land. It has multiple places for food and beverage, a pool, and access obviously to the Gulf of Mexico. The staff is incredibly helpful, incredibly friendly, and the prices of food and drink are super reasonable, like really reasonable.
So the beach is beautiful, and the sunsets, I mean, is the Yucatan is the only place where you can see
the sun setting and the moon coming up on both sides of your head. It's magic.
It's magic, and the sky looks pink. So.
And yeah, that's so when I do the math on how much the land purchase costs, I deduct every year that we have access to that beach club for free, because yeah, it's a $2,000 US savings more or less every year, and you don't start paying the HOA fees for Comuna until the land is delivered to you. So
we want to mention that this project has a prime location. The place is surrounded by so many beautiful ecotourism activities like mangrove tours, visiting the pink salty banks that are just right next to San Crisanto beach now.
It's a salt reserve, I'm not sure how you call it, but this is actually the exact same visual of pale pink salt flats, often dotted with flamingos, and it's just there right across the street from Comuna and on your drive to the beach club. It's a very quick drive to the beach club from Comuna. The scenery on the way is gorgeous.
The distance is just 3 kilometers away, which is like less than a song on the radio.
Yeah, that's true.
There are 2 ways to get there from Merida City. One is driving all along the coastline, or visiting magic towns from Merida to Comuna. So either way is beautiful. I have to mention also that there's a lot of archaeological ruins around the area. There are cenotes. We want to explain a little bit about the area, you know, how there are so many different developments happening in there right now. Beachfront condos, older land projects.
The proximity to the town of Telchac, where they have a major marina, and there's huge infrastructure development happening there. This is all just a sign of continued development in all of these areas, and also that means that there's a continued return on investment. Not only is it going to be a great place to enjoy, but investors can also rest assured that when they buy something in this region right now, they're making huge returns every year, and we've actually seen that, and we're happy to see that in our land value. We bought it at a certain price per square meter, and let's just say that it's no longer available for that price per square meter. It's a different price. However, it's only going to continue to go up, and it's not just a place where if you have a dream of building something and enjoying it yourself, it's also an investor's dream. And if you compare it to other markets in Mexico, the value per square meter of land is really here compared to a lot of other opportunities that are out there. But let's just say that the value is here in Yucatan, and it's been super appealing to us as well as our clients. When they take a look at one market compared to another, it's very clear where the growth is happening and where their return on investment is going to be tenfold compared to places that started to boom earlier. You still have an opportunity to get in at a fairly early point in the boom here, and we won't be able to say that in 10 years from now, that's for sure.
So the commercial area will have also this beautiful strip named the Art Walk. So for the ones that hasn't been in Playa del Carmen, it's gonna be like a small version of Quinta Avenida, right? So the street will have a lot of different art spaces, boho chic stores. I don't know, it's very cool.
Those beautiful little outdoor light strings, you know.
Yeah, art, sculptors, things to enjoy.
Yeah, just a cute place, and I think like they'll have some outdoor cafes and that type of thing. It's gonna be a vibe. These are an example of all of the amenities that are gonna be there. It's kind of suited to everyone of all ages. You have an art pavilion, pet-friendly park, the beach club obviously, different grill areas, a cultural pavilion. I think that's where they can hold different sort of outdoor events, maybe a craft fair or something like that. Paddle courts, different resting areas, kids parks, a teepee area. I'm thinking that's for the kids as well. Picnic areas, different yoga areas, calisthenics area, that's for workouts, and Yeah, just like the amazing Central Park. The lineal park is perfect if you're a jogger or a walker or a dog walker. It's 900 meters long, runs through the entire center line of the development.
And it has all those amenities that she mentioned.
Dotted throughout.
Yeah. Also, the place will have a central park. Park will hold season events, fests, fairs, like everything. Everything is here.
As the name might imply, Comuna, they're interested in building a community. So I think everything's around the concept of different events, different activities that everybody can join in with or not. Like, yeah, you can go to the beach club for sure if you want to and socialize and live it up, or you can stay at your own house with your own private pool, or you can go to the clubhouse and visit that pool and, you know, go with your neighbors and have a great time. So the options abound. Okay, so we promised you in this video we're going to talk about why is it so easy to make the dream of owning Mexican real estate a reality. Well, for non-Mexican nationals, you can for sure own land here and you can for sure own property here fully without any limitations. The only caveat is you need something called a fideicomiso, which is essentially a bank trust. You still are the owner of that property, and it essentially works as what I would equate to a property tax. You pay an annual fee for that. How does the financial aspect of everything work? It's a very strange concept to a Canadian like me. I'm probably an American, but Comuna and many other developers offer months with zero interest financing. Yeah, that's right, zero interest. So you pay a down payment, in this case it's
10%.
Yeah.
10%, and the developer finance for 2 years, for 24 months.
Yeah, a monthly payment with zero interest.
And we have exclusive access to special promotions, but that only works contacting us directly.
Because we are both brokers of the project and also owners of it, we have a very special relationship with the developer, and we work very closely together on numerous transactions. So yeah, we have a little bit of a special edge when it comes to the pricing and certain arrangements that can be made when it comes to the financing of your property. The other beautiful thing is if you have the cash and you just want to pull the trigger and buy your land and get to it, you get a discount off of the asking price. So what are we talking about when it comes to the price of a piece of land?
For the premium cost, 32,000 USD.
For a 350 square meter property. So we talked about that earlier. It was roughly
3,767 square feet.
Yeah.
And for the basic one, just 19,000 USD.
Unbelievable. If I were sitting on some funds, unfortunately I own a lot of things already, but if I had a bank account full of money, I'd certainly be buying a couple of those lots and looking at potentially reselling them or building some houses and renting them in the future. It's the best piggy bank that I've ever seen when you break down the financials of it. And like I mentioned, we're very happy to talk about the details of all of this with you in more detail privately, and also just to answer any questions that you have about real estate down here, the different projects that we represent, or life in general in Yucatan.
Please contact us. We'll leave our information down here. So
that's Comuna, guys, and I'm sure there's a lot of you that are super excited and interested to learn more about this project. Honestly, if I can just be frank for a minute, it's the project that we see as the most advanced in this region and the most certain that it's going to be delivered.
The only one.
We have eyes on the project, we visit the site regularly, and we can see the work being done. We also know the developers well at this point, and this is the beginning of their empire. Comuna is their baby, and they're going to get this done, and it's going to be incredible. What they're building and their vision for this region is pretty next level compared to a lot of the other projects out there, and we're really, really pleased to represent it because we believe in it.
And I want to be very honest with you guys, also, from my perspective. This is better than investing in a financial tool or in a bank, with a bank tool or whatever. We see our money growing day by day in there while we enjoy the beach club. What a better deal. Which bank offers you that? Tell me one bank.
Well, and which bank offers you the opportunity to only watch the money grow, never see it go backwards? There's no world in which the price per square meter gets less here. So that's the important thing to keep in mind. Well, that's it. Meghan Noé, Yucatan Living, representing Comuna San Crisanto. We're here to answer any and all questions, guys, so please reach out. Please subscribe to the channel, check us out on Instagram, and we'll be seeing you soon.
See you.